What is happening, Facebook? We are live. I just realized that I have not been on here live in I do not know how long. So I just thought, fuck it, may as well come on and do a wee live video and see what our audience have been up to this weather. So listen, we are getting prepared for July 13th. We have a full-time course coming in and we are getting the place ready. As you can see, everything's prepared. All of the floor is mapped out. Bobby, what about you, brother? Floor's mapped out. Pascal, good to see you, dude. Everything is good and ready to go. Deep clean to the max. Everything laid out, ready to rock. So what's been happening since we've been away? Well, we've had the small matter of a global pandemic to close us down and switch our operation to online, which has been pretty fun. You know, there's been a lot of lessons learned from it as well. A lot of things that were really convenient from switching our guys who just joined us in January, who are just finishing up now in the next few weeks. They're in covering the rest of their practicals, which has been fucking awesome. I must say, Shauna, what about you? Good to see you. Carrie, how you doing? So the guys have been in, they've been doing the rest of their practicals, and we'll be finishing the January crew up a little later this time on July 25th. The guys will be finishing. You know, unfortunately, we got put back a little bit, but it's all good. It's all good. The job will be done. The job of their education will be done. I can guarantee that. If I had to take those guys individually, I would fucking do it. Trust me. So anyway, you know, what's been happening since I've been away? Well, tons of shit. Our July full-time course is now sold out completely. PJ, what about you, brother? July course is now sold out completely. It's gone. You can't get on there. We do have another full-time course in October, which I do have. You know, there's a good few spaces on October. I think there's only one space left in August. So if you are looking to get qualified before the end of the year, then those are your only two options with Elite. Okay, so you'll need to get in touch with me ASAP on that one. Jeff, what about you, dude? Jeff is going to be in here on July 13th. He's going to be on the full-time crew. That dude has made some serious transformation going on. He's on here watching now. I think, as far as I remember, he's lost 5-6 stones, something in around those lines. He looks fucking tremendous now at this time. Amber, how's it going? Good to see you guys on here. Give us a wee thumbs up, people, in the comments section. Come on, engage with me here. So listen, anyway, what's been going on? You know, global pandemic, place got shut down, but we switched our operation to online, and we learned a lot of lessons, and we're going to keep 10 stone, holy shit, Jeff. We're going to keep some of that in on our courses because it worked so well. So we're switching more towards a blended learning. Obviously, you know, nothing beats learning practically face-to-face, but there was some awesome content delivered and recorded for students to go back and look over as well, which made things a hell of a lot more efficient. So we're going to keep that in there as well. But anyway, I suppose the reason I jumped on here tonight was because I kind of wanted to tell you a wee bit of a story as well. So a couple of months ago, this dude fucking unleashed hell on me, right? He absolutely unleashed hell on me. Like, he went to town on social media, called me everything. And to be perfectly honest with you, you know, I've kind of gotten used to that now. You know, all the negativity and all the bullshit on social media, it doesn't really faze me. But this dude, he unleashed fire on me, right? Cheers, Pascal. Thank you, mate. This dude unleashed fire on me, right? He actually told me to die a horrible death. And I was like, holy shit, what is this dude's problem? Like, what is going on with him? You know, what did I do on this dude? So, you know, I mean, I'll be honest with you, right? It's hard not to react sometimes on social media when people are writing stupid shit, right? You know, I love social media, but sometimes it just gives people a voice when in other times it wouldn't really be heard. And it's hard not to react sometimes. You know, I'm not some fucking Tibetan monk who doesn't want to react to negative comments. So anyway, on this day, I just said, look, dude, you know, I appreciate your comments. I'll keep that in mind. And I just left it at that. Hold on, my arm's getting sore here. And I just left it at that. So I was like, dude, here, listen, no problem. Appreciate your comments. Thanks a lot for that. And an hour later, right, get this, about an hour later, this dude came back onto my page and he deleted all of his own comments. And he said to me, dude, I'm really sorry about my behaviour. Please accept my apology. And I'm like, fucking hell, this dude is volatile. But anyway, I was kind of thinking about it the other day. And I suppose the reason why this dude felt, this is the only conclusion that I can come to, right? The only reason why this dude felt the need to try to bring me down on social media, even though he's never seen me or met me before, he's probably never had, I hope he's never had a conversation with me. The reason that he felt the need to bring me down on social media was because, well, you know, it was probably seeing me speaking on camera, and he's probably been like, who the fuck does this dude think he is speaking on camera? And I remember the actual video. It was a video of me helping one of our students through some stuff and whatever else. And again, he was probably like, who the fuck does this dude think he is helping people? So he decided to bring me down a peg or two. And this is the thing about that, all right? People inherently do that. That's sometimes built into people, all right? And I always like to give the analogy of the crabs in the bucket analogy. I don't know if you've ever heard it, right? But anyway, if you see a crab fisherman, right, and you know they've got their bucket of crabs there beside them, they don't have the lid on the bucket. And the reason they don't have the lid on the bucket is because they know that even if one crab gets to the top of the bucket, the rest of the crabs pull that one back down into the bunch, so they don't need a lid on the bucket. And that's the type of analogy that can be used for people sometimes, because people are inherently built in that when they see someone do something really, really good with their life, their automatic reaction is, how can I fucking bring this person down? Okay? Now, the reason why I'm telling you this story, okay, is because it's the reason why a lot of people hold back on their aspirations in health and fitness, right? And I know this for a fact. Even trainers who are already qualified and who are already making moves in the industry, they hold back on, you know, possibly putting themselves out there, or, you know, reaching out to some old clients, or, you know, doing some content marketing or whatever. And it even affects people who aren't even in the industry yet, right? People will hold back because they're like, oh, you know, I don't know what my family will say if I decide to start a career in health and fitness. I don't know what people will think if I leave my job, you know. I don't know what my friends will think. And all of these things, all of these, I would call them self-limiting beliefs, hold people back. And the reason why it holds people back is because we know that it's inherently built into us to go, right, that person's doing something good, let's drag them back down. Now, here's the thing about that, right? You know, like I was saying about the dude earlier on, the guy who decided to try to bring me down a peg or two on social media. The way I think about it is this, okay? Hurt people, okay? So in some way, shape or form, that dude obviously feels inadequate in his life, that he had to go on to social media and completely try to abuse someone that he has never met before in his life. And the only conclusion that I can come to because of that is that he feels inadequate in his life because he's probably not doing anything with his life. So if you find yourself holding back, you know, I don't know if you're looking for a career in the fitness industry or if you're already in the fitness industry, you have to remember that if someone is saying shit about you, or they're trying to bring you down, or, you know, whatever it is, they're obviously hurting in their own life and they obviously feel inadequate in order to do that. And the reality is that if you don't want to be criticized by anyone, then do nothing, be nothing, and say nothing. Just live a completely dull, boring life and have no impact whatsoever, and then no one will say anything about you. Now let me ask you a question. Do you really want that in your life? I don't think so, okay? So think about it logically. Think about what is the real reason you're holding back on your career in the fitness industry? What is the real reason you're holding back on putting yourself out there? Is it through fear of criticism? Because if that's the case, then, you know, the ones that's doing the criticizing are obviously hurting in their life, so what are you even worried about their opinion for? You know, I made a conscious decision quite a while ago. Fucking hell, my arm is sore holding up this phone. I didn't even realize this video was going to go on for so long. But I'm just rambling now. Jimmy, what about you? Jacinta, Taylor, good to see you dudes. Fucking hell, where was I? Oh yes, I made a conscious decision a while ago to not give a single flying fuck about what anyone said or thought about me whose value that I didn't, or whose opinion that I didn't value. Okay? Let me repeat that again. I made a conscious decision quite a while ago to not give a flying fuck about someone's opinion who I didn't value. So the only opinions that I value are the people who have actually done the thing that I want to do. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense to you. So if someone has done something, if someone's in the arena getting their fucking ass handed to them in the fitness industry and they want to give me advice on owning a facility or running a fitness business and they're in the game, then I'm going to listen to that person. Or if they've done what it is that I want to do. But if it's some fucking hurt person sitting on the sidelines trying to bring me down, I genuinely do not give a flying fuck about what that person says. And I would highly recommend everyone take that approach, because I assure you it gives you a certain level of clarity in your life. So when you stop worrying about all of the small things, you stop giving a fuck about all the small things, and you become super focused on what it is that you actually want to do. You become more purpose driven, and then every day is a fucking win. All right? So I think that's it for today. But anyway, look at the gym. Looks fucking class, doesn't it? See everyone in July 13th. Well, if you're on the course, I'll see you in July 13th. If not, I'll see you soon. Roisin, fucking love you. Adios.